Yeah, it's always there. Is your hustler pad there? I bought.
Bro's bought half the equipment for Foundry.
Yeah, mate. I think I'm going to buy a deadlift bar for
Why are you all
them.
the way over there, mate?
You what?
Get in the middle.
Sorry.
Get a bit closer.
Do you want to cuddle?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can't be all the way over there.
Sorry, mate. I just like having my arm up on the rest. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'm very happy to invest in that gym. Oh.
Basically your home gym. I was saying this to someone yesterday, I can't remember who I was speaking to.
Yeah.
But I was speaking to them about Foundry opening and how it's so close to you.
Yeah.
And it is literally like having a home gym.
Yeah, it literally
How
is.
long does it take to walk there?
Like 2 minutes. You'll see today, mate. It's literally perfect. Like it's a dream come true.
And as they level up the equipment as well.
Yeah, yeah. It will become even better. Like it's literally perfect. Like Jermaine manages the gym, and for those of you who don't know, like Jermaine is really knowledgeable when it comes to kit. So, and the manager has kind of said to him, like, once we get a bit of money in, I don't really know much about gym equipment. You've got free reign in terms of like, he's already like got a kit list together, and it's gonna be sick.
For context, there's a new gym that's open literally right next to Lawrence's house called Foundry.
Yeah.
And you start training now, haven't you? On a new split.
Yeah. So
we've got the podcast in a few weeks, so we might as well update them on how things have been going.
Definitely. Yeah. So basically, I was training at Ultraflex, which, don't get me wrong, it's a great gym, but it's in Rotherham, and I live in Sheffield, not particularly close to the town centre and the train station. So I was having to basically walk to the train station, which would take about half an hour. I'd have to wait for the train, which is probably 10, 15 minutes. Get the train, which is 15 minutes. Then walk over. Train, which, normally takes me...
6 hours.
Yeah, but about like 8 hours. 8-hour arm workout. And then I would, sometimes it wouldn't line up with the train times. Then I'd have to wait. Basically, it would end up taking me like, on a weekend, the whole day to commute, which I was happy to do for like 3 years. It was fantastic. Like again, Ultraflex is great, but seeing as this gym has opened up really close to me, and it's like a bodybuilding focused gym. It's got really good kit, and it's got fantastic potential because, like I was saying, they are intending to get in more kit and good kit as well. Like Prime and Rogers and Arsenal. It's awesome. It's a really nice space as well. So
the practicality of it is the main thing. And how much it's improved your routine already.
Yeah, I was saying to Ellie last night, like it has completely changed my life because I've got so much more time now to do different things to do with business, like personal training, creating content, obviously more time towards my clients, and then on top of that, just like having a bit more of a life, like being able to go to social occasions and spend quality time with Ellie and my brother as well. Like he's literally moved in right down the road. Yeah, he made it a competitive thing. He literally said like, you do realise I'm closer to Foundry than you? And I was like, no, you're not. You're literally not.
So he's a bit bigger than you?
Yeah, basically.
You do say he's better genetically than you?
He's really wide. He's so wide up top, it's crazy. Like, I'm pretty wide up top, but you always say it's because I've just got big delts.
I don't think you are that wide up top. I think it's your delts.
Yeah, Eddie...
Clavicularly.
Eddie is structurally wider than me.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm actually quite wide up top, but I've got no delts.
Yeah. Hello. Yes.
He's not going to remember to shut the bedroom window.
I will, I promise. See you later.
See you in a bit.
Goodbye. Ellie interrupting the podcast. I know, honestly. It's not like it's our own flat or anything.
New podcast studio as well.
Yeah.
I didn't even mention that. We're in Lawrence's house today.
We're in my gaff. Yeah, basically, it's much easier because... I'd have to go over to Ryan's, or Ryan would have to pick me up, and then you'd have to end up doing 2 commutes. So it's just a bit easier. And you were saying that you're going to
I might train at Foundry on a Saturday and do a delts and arm session there. Yeah. That's another thing to speak of. We've not done a podcast. When did we last do a podcast?
A couple of weeks back.
I think it was longer.
Really? No, I think it was a couple of weeks back. We filmed
after I came back from holiday.
Oh yeah, but we filmed 2.
But that was before I went on holiday. We filmed 2.
Yeah, so we filmed 2, but the week before you went away. So it was the week before you went away. Then you had the week in Tunisia, and then we've not been able to film for a week because we've just been like chock-a-block
been
busy. Yeah, It's been insane. It's great. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just like we
finding time to line up. I think if we can set like a Saturday morning to do the pod and then just go and train afterwards.
Yeah.
That'll work well.
I think it'll work really well because I don't. I'm going to start taking on PT clients at the weekend, but we'll work around it.
Oh yeah,
we'll find a solution because we're most free during the weekend, aren't we? So yeah, we'll block out.
I think in the week we've got no chance anymore. Like, we're so busy in the week, we've got no chance.
No, definitely not.
I've had to go back down to 4 times a week split.
Really?
Yeah, I was on 5 times a week for literally 3 weeks.
Right.
And I was like, I can't do this. It's like it's taken away from my enjoyment of sessions because I can't put everything into them.
Yeah.
I'm going in and it's like, okay, I've got more work to do. I'll get back.
You're probably stressing about having more work to do as well whilst you're doing it during the session, and that just isn't productive to like your enjoyment and also like your focus. You want to be for that time frame. You want to be locked in. You want to be focused.
Exactly.
You know, you don't want your focus to be elsewhere on clients. So, mate, 4 times per week is like, I have ran a 4 times per week split for a year, and I loved it. It was awesome. Like, there's
I think if you have the time and you're very free, you can get away with a 5 times per week split, and it can be like I think it can be a little bit better than a 4 times per week split in terms of programming.
Yeah.
You can basically prioritize things while not neglecting things.
Yeah.
But in a 4 times per week split, you're kind of prioritizing things and neglecting things.
Yeah, and the problem that I was having was I have multiple things that I want to bring up.
Back and legs.
But it was getting to a point where I could prioritize one, but then it would take away from the others.
In a 4 times per week split, how would you prioritize your back and your legs?
Yeah, exactly. You can't exactly do a hip hinge on an upper session, can you? I mean, you
could,
but it wouldn't.
It's much more difficult. The split we've got in place for you now is like perfect for prioritizing both of those body parts.
Yeah, definitely, mate. It's funny because it's like the shortest session, but I love that push and arm session because I don't think there's ever been a time in my life where I go to the gym and I get in and out within 40 minutes. It's beautiful.
40 minutes? How do you do it in 40 minutes?
Mate, it's a lateral, an incline press, and arms.
Yeah, but there's like 4 arm movements.
Yeah, but it's piss. I just blast through it.
You're doing pump sessions?
No, I'm not. To be fair, I've gotten a lot better at being efficient with arm training. And I'm
you
not
don't
being...
need loads of warm-ups, to be fair, do you? You just need one.
Exactly. And it's not like I need to, like, spend loads of time like resting either. I do like 2 minutes between sets and then I just get straight back in, and I've been able to progress doing that. And it's also not like my arms need to come up like massively, do they? Like it's not one of those things where I need to make sure that I'm like I still make sure they're really good quality, but I just find I can be so much more efficient in like a push and arm session.
You have to get like mentally aroused.
Yes, exactly. I just stick on, bit of music and I just crack on and get it done.
Yeah, so your new split now is leg pull, push, lower.
Yeah.
Rest. Leg pull, push, rest.
Yeah, I love it. And then we've got the leg pull sessions. Some of them are a little more like hamstring and posterior dominant, and then that leg session is purely just lower, just because I was finding that I wanted a
quad dominant session.
I wanted a quad dominant session because my quads still aren't like a strong point for me, and I want to bring them up. Like I think,
and you still want to hip hinge twice a week as well.
Yes, exactly. I still wanted to hip hinge twice a week, but do it on separate sessions to like my squat patterns because I was finding that that split worked really well, but my hip hinges would be amazing because I prioritise them, and then my squat patterns would be after a leg extension as well. I'd just get to my squat patterns and I'd go for it. Don't get me wrong, I'd absolutely send it, but I just knew in the back of my mind that it's probably not as much as I could be doing if I prioritise them first as well. So yeah, that honestly, mate,
I had so much fun making that split. I spent like 2 hours on it, like making it perfect.
Mate, it's awesome. It's so good. This past 2 weeks, like obviously the first week because Foundry had just opened, it was all about kind of like
setting baselines.
Yeah, setting baselines and kind of sussing out like what kit I want to use. But now, it's mega. It's so good. I'm back to barbell benching as well. Like gone back to basics because I don't think Foundries are ever going to be on the same kind of level as Old Flex because of the amount, purely just because of the amount of space. Like it's never going to have the versatility and bulk of the kit that Old Flex has. So I was like, right, whilst it's open and their chest kit like isn't as versatile as Ultraflex. When I say that as well, Ultraflex has like 15 different chest presses. So they were never going to be able to like get on that kind of level. I was like, right, fuck it, let's just strip it back, go back to basics. Let's have a go at flat barbell because I love flat barbell benching. I'm a bit of a meathead when it comes to that. But yeah, it was awesome. Went really well.
As long as we go back to a Smith when you diet.
Oh mate, it's so fun. It's so fun.
It won't be fun when you're regressing though.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I just won't regress. I'll just lift the weight. It won't be fun when I tear a pec.
Doing 3 plates at 200 pounds.
Yeah, mate. Easy, man. Yeah.
You're so stable as well.
Yeah. Plenty of body fat on my back. Yeah, Christ. I tell you what though, I'm so surprised at like my starting numbers. I've always, ever since I got into lifting, I've always wanted to box off 2 plates for like 20 reps, and
That's why you did it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
18.
Yeah. No, I thought you did it in your last off season.
No. My best was before I prepped. My best was 13.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
for some reason, I thought you did 100 for 20.
I've done it on a Smith.
Oh.
But Smith don't count.
Yeah, of course.
No. So I can't say that I've benched 2 plates for 20 on a Smith. No, it doesn't count. But that was on an incline, and this is flat. So I went in and I was like, I kind of knew like it would be a lot more than 13. But mate, it's never felt so light in my hands. I picked it up and I was like, okay, this feels like 1 plate. It's crazy. I did it for 18. And then I was like, right, screw it. Let's add another 20 on. So I did 120 for 7 afterwards, and I was again just really surprised by how it moved. Like, I think the best I did the previous off season was like 115 for like 5. So yeah, man, it's exciting.
I reckon you get 3 plates before we diet.
That that's kind of like a lifelong goal that I've wanted to do ever since I started to get into lifting. It was when I first started to get into it, and I used to see people do that for 1 rep, and I used to think, how the fuck am I ever going to get there? Like I always used to look at like when I was first getting into lifting, I always used to look at AJ, the boxer, Anthony Joshua.
Oh,
yeah. I always used to look at him, and he always used to speak about like benching 140 or like 150, and I was like, yeah, I'm never going to be able to do that. And now I'm close.
Yeah,
I'm close.
Better physique than AJ as well.
I don't know. That's a bit of a. I don't know about that, mate.
To be fair, AJ would probably.
I don't think he'd do very well in bodybuilding, would he? Not in bodybuilding. He's got a very blocky waist.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and he doesn't even prioritize.
Imagine him in stage condition.
Yeah, fuck it out.
How do we get to fucking AJ competing in
bodybuilding? Yeah. I feel like we've spoken about that before.
Have we?
Yeah, because you always, when you're younger, you look at like professional fighters who are very muscular, like Francis Ngannou, Anthony Joshua. Who's the UFC fighter who's just fucking jacked? Is it Usman?
Oh yeah,
like,
Usman.
Yeah, fucking hell, he is like deezed out of his mind. Who is the other one? Alistair Overeem, but I guess he was on gear. all that horse meat that he was eating.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, you look at people like that when you first starting to get into lifting, and you're like, oh fucking hell, like they're jacked. And now I think
they are probably all on gear though.
You think?
Yeah, at the top of like professional sports.
That's an interesting take. I'd have to agree. Like, do you reckon all the Olympians are on gear as well? Not as in like bodybuilding Olympians, as in like the Olympics.
Samson Dowder, natty.
He's defo natty, 100%.
That's definitely achievable natty.
Yeah.
No, I reckon the vast majority of professional sports are.
Yeah.
enhanced.
But people wouldn't think that because they don't look it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not
They're
gear.
not doing it to look enhanced. They're doing it to perform enhanced.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. LeBron is defo on gear.
Yeah, exactly.
How is bro like 45 and still performing at the level that he's performing at?
Yeah.
He claims it's his like recovery
Lifestyle.
regime and lifestyle. It probably contributes a good deal, but then also like, yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one, isn't it? You want to think that they're not, but it's like...
But you can definitely bypass the tests.
Yep. Oh, 100%.
And if you can bypass the tests, they'll do it.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
if someone's doing it,
everyone's going to do it.
That person's more likely to win, and therefore you probably realise that the people at the top are probably doing it. But
yeah, it's sad, isn't it? It's sad. Do you reckon like all the governing bodies and organisations are in on it as well? So like the NBA, for example.
Oh, NBA.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, they just turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
They definitely just turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah. Bit of money under the table. What about NFL?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Have you seen some of the fucking NFL players? There's a guy called Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
He plays D-line. He is so big.
Well, the tests in those leagues are not good tests.
No.
Like the only top level sport which has good testing is the Olympics. So the Olympic sports and the UFC.
Yeah.
Like football is literally no testing. It's random testing after a match sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. There's no like, out of competition testing.
Jesus. Really? There's no like. I mean, I'm not
100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's just random testing after matches.
That's fucking awful. That's so
NBA
bad.
is similar as well.
Yeah.
Even boxing. Boxing is like really bad testing as well.
Yeah.
It's just in competition.
Yeah, 100%. But it's like, I think the governing bodies and organisations to do with it are probably in on it because it feeds, it feeds the money that comes in. It's like
exactly.
If everyone's performing better because of it, it's like, well, why would you not? But it's crazy, isn't it? Like what's his name? Conor Benn got popped a couple of years ago for something, and he claimed he claimed
a fertility drug, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, he claimed that it was like something wrong with his eggs.
Wasn't it a female fertility drug?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember the exact drug.
They always blame on eggs or meat.
Yeah. It's just my food, man. Like fuck my chef. He's putting gear in my chicken. Yeah. Like, honestly, dickhead. It's his fault. It's such a
every time.
It's such a bait excuse as well. It's like, yeah, sure, all right. Yeah. It's in the eggs. Give me the eggs that you're getting because, yeah. What was that Mike O'Hearn meme? He talked about like having like quail eggs, and that was the reason that he was like so muscular. And it's like, yeah. That's the reason.
Did you see the guy who won the Two Bros Natty overall?
Yeah, he got pops, didn't he?
Well, Greg Doucette exposed him.
Yeah.
But he passed the urine test, so I don't think Two Bros will do anything about it.
Yeah, the very stringent Two Bros
really hard to pass.
natty testing. Did you hear about the Josh Croggan story?
Yeah.
A couple of years back, yeah. Josh Croggan competed with them, and one of them went up to him and went, "So, you're definitely natural, right?" And he went, "Yeah." And he went,
"Oh, you passed.
All right, yeah, fine.
Take your word for it."
Yeah, I tell you what, sounds.
Testing does have to be a lot better in Natty Feds. Leo didn't get tested last year.
Yeah,
and he won a British finals. He didn't get tested.
Yeah, that is really shit. I understand that it costs a lot of money, but if you're a natural fed, you need to be. I rate the way that WNBF.
I like lie detectors.
Yeah, I think obviously that.
It's not impossible to get past it, but
yeah.
It's a deterrent. Like people won't compete in that fed if they're enhanced because they don't want to risk.
True.
Lie detector.
I just think as well it provides a little bit of extra solidity if someone fails the drug test as well, because accidents do happen. Like and also there are a lot of substances on the WADA ban list that you wouldn't assume that are on there.
Yeah.
Like the fucking, is it Novapump Neuro or the
Conviction?
Is it? Yeah, it's Conviction and MV You can't take that 2 or 3 weeks leading up to show day because it's got a substance that's in the WADA ban list. But you You wouldn't know that
Yeah.
if like you were just getting into it. It was either me or Leo when we competed in 23. I was like, shit. I think I took some of that like.
You took it like 15 days before.
Yeah, it was like right on the
limit's 2
border.
weeks.
Yeah, I was like, shit. I could get like, but it's weird because imagine failing your drug test for that. But the only thing people know is that you failed your drug test.
Yeah.
And then when you tell people,
I think realistically you wouldn't fail.
probably not. But it's just like, yeah, it's mental. I like the way that WNBF do it, where they test everyone, no matter. Yeah, they test everyone. Everyone has to do a urine test,
I don't think Harry got tested.
Did he not? I think it might be a British finals.
It's looking a bit suspicious of me. All my clients not getting tested. Promise you guys.
Bit of money under the table. Yeah. Lee, here you are, mate.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
fine. Just don't test Leo. He's had a bit of clen. That's why he's coming so dry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like synthol biceps. That's what it was.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but would fucking synthol come up in a drug test?
No, but it's banned.
Yeah, it's banned, but it'd be very like, how would you know?
Good point.
Like Leo does look like he's got fucking synthol in his biceps, so it's because he does.
Yeah, maybe he does. Not told me about it. But
Yeah. I think he does. I'm gonna rat you out next time.
he's not put that in the drug sheet on our coaching sheets.
The drug sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. We're creating all kind of sheets.
You got it on yours as well.
Have I?
Yeah.
Wait,
I've not made it visible yet.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. But I can't. So how are you feeding me the drugs then?
We'll do it next year.
Oh,
later next year.
Nice. As in like the prep stack. Cool. Nice. I'm with you. What's in the stack? Let me know.
We're gonna go with Clen.
Nice.
We're gonna go with a bit of Yihimbine.
Oh yeah, that really potent drug, Yihimbine.
Yeah. When you combine it with Clen.
Oh, awesome.
Different gravy, mate.
Yeah, mate, you're gonna give me a heart attack.
Yeah, to be fair.
With all the caffeine that I have.
In the morning before you take the Clen and Yihimbine.
Nice.
Well, that'll take you out of a fasted state, a monster would. Oh. I'm pretty sure it would. I think you can only have black coffee.
Fuck. Yeah, because there's some calories in it. Shit. Okay.
Sorry, mate.
We're chatting so much shit.
Now.
Yeah. How was Tunisia, by the way?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
Nice little reset.
Yeah, it was the first holiday I've been on where I felt like it's not thrown me being out of routine.
Okay.
So I've really struggled last year. I spoke about it on my YouTube video. But because I went on so many holidays, it sounds like such a third world, I said this every time, such a first world problem. Like, I really struggled with going on so many holidays. But I did. Because being pulled out of routine for me, it literally messes me up mentally.
Yeah. I think anyone that knows you would understand that.
Yeah. So it was the first holiday I've been on where I kept a routine in place.
Yeah.
And didn't lose my head. Like I still didn't, my check-ins were absolutely fine every single day at the same time each day.
Yeah.
And then I didn't go to the gym while I was there, just relaxed and just used the time to kind of reset.
Yeah.
But we've now booked Vietnam properly. So we've booked all the hotels in Vietnam.
Yeah.
We're doing like the most bougie version of travelling. It's not travelling at all.
Yeah. Bit like when people go to festivals and they say they're camping and then they glamp.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, because the Vietnam prices are actually ridiculous.
Yeah. It's the same with places like Bali, isn't it? Like
we probably spent about, the flights were about $450.
Okay.
And we probably spent about £500 to £600 each on accommodation throughout the trip.
Okay.
And we're staying in 5-star every single place. It's mental. We're here for 3 weeks.
That's crazy. And then the food out there will be so cheap, but so amazing as well.
Exactly, yeah.
When are you going?
October 24th.
Oh shit, so this year?
Yeah,
like really
weeks,
soon?
yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
And I'll show you now. This is like how much I've got to plan ahead to make sure I stay in a good headspace.
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm thinking, okay, I don't know when to do my check-ins, I don't know this, I don't know that,
yeah,
that messes me up.
Yeah,
I've literally got a plan in my notes already
for the
about
days.
how I'm going to manage my check-ins each day.
Yeah.
So like, I've got the days which I'm doing my check-ins on.
Yeah.
I've got when I need to move around my check-ins to make sure I can still get them done.
Yeah.
Without Wi-Fi, for example.
Mate, amazing.
Everything's planned out already.
The thing is, I'm not being funny, you're at the level of clients now where you kind of need to do that.
Yeah.
Like you kind of need to work around it, because if you have a couple days where you're not organised and you're not on it with check-ins, like that puts you massively like behind, and then you'd have to compensate by spending the whole day inside just doing check-ins.
I'd rather just have set blocks while I'm on holiday. Okay,
Yeah.
you're not on holiday now, you're doing your check-ins.
Yeah.
But even then, like, when I went to Bali, I had like probably a third of the clients I have now.
Yeah.
But when I went to Bali, I actually really enjoyed doing my check-ins on holiday. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't feel like I was doing check-ins. It felt like I was in the sun, in a nice atmosphere,
Yeah.
in a different environment to what I've been, and just enjoying doing some work. It
Yeah.
was actually quite a nice break from the holiday.
100%. I'm not super similar to you, but I am similar in the sense that when I'm on holiday, I like chilling out for like a day or two, and then I'll be sitting on the sun lounger and I'll think like, right, what we doing?
Yeah,
What?
I can't do nothing.
No, yeah, it's hard. It's really hard, especially when you've got such a job that requires you to be on it every single day. Like, it's so difficult to switch your mind off from things like that. You know, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to struggle as much when I go away because I've got nowhere near the amount of clients that you have. But I'm really not at the stage where I think like, yeah, I'm gonna have to take a week off from coaching.
I've still not taken a week off.
Really?
I started coaching in 2022 and I've still not taken a week off.
Yeah.
I don't see myself taking a week off.
Yeah.
Until maybe like, if I ever do get to the point where I'm at like 80 clients.
Yeah.
I think realistically, if you go on a holiday when you've got 80 clients.
Yeah. You're not going to be on holiday.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I might not even take a week off then. I might literally just still have people check in and just send them the changes.
Yeah.
Because then they're still getting the service, but it's not getting like the long check-ins.
Sure.
I usually do.
Sure. Yeah, you could even, you could potentially just do like form feedback or something. Like you could.
Oh no, I'd always have the WhatsApp contact still there.
Yeah.
But I think I'd just take away the check-ins and just do changes for that week.
Sure.
If I was at the level of client. But I don't see myself doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
It's fine. I actually quite enjoy doing the check-ins when I'm away.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%. I think because coaching as a job, you need to love it to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really, you shouldn't really be thinking when you go away like, I need a break from it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, if you've got that mentality, you probably shouldn't be in the job. But if you constantly feel like you should be away from it, like you should almost be like, you should be wanting to do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I've found like, I've taken, over the last couple of years, I've had like a weekend each year where I've been off my phone.
Yeah.
And I find that's all I need.
Yeah.
Literally, 2 days off my phone.
Yeah.
And that avoids burnout.
Yeah.
That's all you need. When you enjoy the job that much.
You don't need much time off at all, do you? Yeah, 100%.
A little reset.
And I'm not being funny, it's a privilege to be able to earn a good amount of money doing that kind of job. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I don't see like the point in taking like any elongated time off until, like you said, you're at like 80 clients, and you literally, unless you do it,
you wouldn't have time.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Yeah.
Shall we get into some questions, sir?
Yeah, let's go.
Awesome.
How many have you got? I think I've got. Two.
I've got a couple, I believe.
We had one on the last podcast as well.
And then, Argan's asked a question in the comment section.
Can we do that one first?
Yeah, can do. Yeah. Can you find it?
So, first comment on that video is, hey Ryan, there are 3 main problems why your video isn't getting views. Mate, we got 100 views.
Yeah. What do you mean with videos not getting views? What are you talking about, man?
How many views are you getting? I'm going to check his profile.
Yeah. What the hell?
Mate, you got 2 subscribers. And no videos.
These business
lead from the front, man.
Yeah, these business mentors, man. I had a guy message me. He was like a typewriter. I don't even know what that fucking means. Copywriter.
Not typewriter.
So what does copywriter mean?
A copywriter is someone who like writes the captions on your posts.
Oh, fuck off! Are you joking me?
Someone who writes like the captions for email marketing.
You can do that. I'm not being funny. If you can't write your own captions or like your own email marketing, you shouldn't be doing it. Yeah. Let's be honest. But
you know what's getting bad? I'm seeing like so many coaches and their captions are literally copy and pasted from ChatGPT.
Fucking hell. You can tell. Have you noticed? You can tell because there's like there's dashes.
No, you can also tell from the language they use.
Yeah.
Because they always go, "This isn't just coaching. This is a personalised service." aimed at you and tailored at you. It's stuff something like that. It's not. They always say this isn't just this.
Yeah,
It's this.
yeah, 100%. The thing is, if you something that like I found is because I do use it. It's great.
I use it to refine and check grammar.
Yeah, I use it to spell check. But what I was finding was like you can't use it to create content because then you're not being authentic.
Yeah.
People buy into you as a person, and if you're using ChatGPT to create captions to script content, it's like it doesn't work because it's not you speaking to the camera. Like it doesn't work. So if you are a coach and you're doing that, you need to be authentic.
Yeah.
It needs to come from you ultimately.
It takes time either. Like for my captions, I just write whatever comes to my head.
Especially if you're
put a call to action at the end. Like it's not.
Especially if you're knowledgeable, if you know what you're talking about, you should be able to just like. I always use this analogy of like, say if someone woke you up in the middle of the night and you're like, and they're asking you a question, within 5 seconds you should be able to answer it straight away.
What's the technical name for the biceps?
Bicep brachii. Such a weird analogy.
All right. We'll go Argon's questions first.
Okay, yeah, sorry mate.
So Argon says, it's quite a long question, so I'll try and get to the main part of it. I did 2 diets with proper coaches, not fake coaches, after long semi-proper off seasons. Semi-proper.
Semi-proper.
Half-assed off seasons.
Argon, come on mate.
This time I dieted over 34 weeks. 34 weeks, not for a prep.
Yeah,
that's mental.
That is insane.
I started at around 4 to 4,500 calories and got down to 1.5 to 2,000 calories, 35 minutes of cardio daily and 13k steps. I got to a point where performance on the main lifts really started to suffer. I lost about 23 kilograms and basically didn't feel like he was still that lean.
Yeah.
So what would your approach be to make sure that next time around I get leaner than this? Potentially stage lean. Well, firstly, I wouldn't get stage lean unless you were doing a prep.
Yeah.
But in terms of that off season, it sounds like you just got way too soft.
Yeah.
Like if you had to diet for 34 weeks and pull off 23 kilos, that is a hefty diet. I wouldn't even be doing that on a prep.
It's not exactly a mini cut, is it?
It's not even like any kind of diet. You should never be doing that in one go.
Yeah, 100%. I would say if you're going to continue to push that level of body fat in your off seasons, you don't first and foremost because it's not productive. But also, I would probably break it up into multiple stints.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get like lean, as in like Ryan said, if you're not looking to get on stage, you don't need to be in stage condition. But if you want to set yourself up for a really long, productive gaining phase, that probably warrants you getting like
10 to 15 pounds of
like I'd say pretty damn lean because you want to be responsive, you want to be insulin sensitive. So I would say if you want to get down to that level of body fat and you are that soft, I would probably break it up into 2 stints personally. So I would do a stint of dieting where say you pull off like 20 pounds.
Yeah.
I'd do a diet break where you're pushing your carbohydrate up a little bit. You're alleviating those symptoms of diet fatigue. Just because as you get deeper into that diet and you see more of those diet fatigue symptoms, it's probably going to be harder to push for more body fat later down the line. For example, last year when I did that massive diet that I did, I was pretty much tapped out when we finished and we started reversing. I remember there was a couple of weeks where I said to Ryan, like, okay, I think we should probably wrap this up now.
You know when you need to pull a diet.
Yeah.
When it's not for a prep.
Yeah.
You get to the point like, okay, performance is getting a little bit low now. I'm feeling very low on energy.
Yeah.
I'm feeling those symptoms of diet fatigue coming in.
It was, to be honest, it was more just mentally. I was tapped out.
Yeah.
I could have gone further, but it's like I was subconsciously telling you, like, okay, we could wrap this up. But then as we reversed out, I got leaner for one, but also completely alleviated those symptoms of diet fatigue. And a month later, I literally said to Ellie, I was like, I could go again. I could pull off an extra 10, 20 pounds because I'm in that position where I'm ready to go again. So you need to, if you're going to pull off that amount of weight, I think you need to break it down and split it up.
I think a really good ballpark number to aim for is 10% of your body weight before then stopping a diet, reversing out, spending a bit of time out of a deficit, resetting both physically, firstly, relieving those symptoms of diet fatigue. Also psychologically, as you mentioned, the main one, is just getting yourself back in a good spot psychologically where you're actually excited to diet again, and then going back into a deficit. So, for example, one of my clients, Harley, I'm not opposed to his transformation. Have I shown you Harley?
Pretty sure.
The one who lost 50 pounds?
Yes. Yeah.
So he's now in a spot where we pulled off a lot of body weight, and we could keep pushing if we wanted to.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, it's much more efficient to pull him out of a deficit, getting him enjoying having more food, getting him training better, getting him feeling better.
Yeah.
Spending a good amount of time not in that dieting mindset, rebuilding that motivation for dieting, and then going back in and pulling off the final 20 pounds.
Yeah. 100%.
It's going to be a lot more efficient and also lead to a lot better look. If you get to the point in the dieting phase where your food is super low, your expenditure is super high, you're having to put more kind of recovery capacity into that side of the process than your training.
Yeah.
Your training's therefore suffering. You're not going to be in a position where you're going to be losing just body fat. You're going to end up losing muscle.
Yeah.
And that's probably why Argan started looking worse towards the end of that dieting phase. Because he got to the point where fatigue symptoms were so high that he couldn't retain performance. And therefore, alongside the fat he would be losing at the end, which he would still be losing fat, he was losing a good amount of muscle, and therefore he wasn't looking leaner as he was getting lower on the scale.
Yeah, 100%. And alleviating those diet fatigue symptoms like you spoke about would probably bring back that tissue that you lost as well, because your training performance would improve, your NEAT would go up, your sleep would likely be better, your recovery would likely be better, and then you could almost regain that tissue and almost like fullness to your physique, and then that's when you could be like, right, okay, now I'm ready to push again. It's a bit of push and pull. I think a lot of people when they diet, especially people that are a bit more serious about physique development, Jermaine calls it like Rocky mentality. They get into this position in their head where they're like, right, I just need to keep going. I just need to keep going. And it's sometimes I like that mindset because it's good
always
to be
better to have that mindset than be pulled back than to not have that mindset and not be able to push.
Yeah, exactly. Like you need to have an element of stubbornness and mental resilience to you, but at the same time, I think this is where having a coach
you have to have a coach.
Makes like a massive difference, because you have someone in a rational headspace that can say to you like, okay, like
it's exactly what happened on my prep.
The
Point at which I should have stopped dieting, should have started reversing out, building fullness back before the show. I kept dieting, kept trying to get leaner. And I ended up losing that fullness, losing some muscle probably as well. And then not bring my best to stage. Simple as that.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I
think as well, with that question, Argan, you probably could have dropped your calories more at the start of the dieting phase. If you started your diet on 4,000 to 4,500 calories, I can guarantee you performance wouldn't have been any worse at 3,000 calories, and you would have pulled off a lot more body weight in a more favourable position when you were softer, no risk of losing muscle mass, and therefore being able to keep food higher later on down the line, rather than having to push hard later on down the line to catch up, if that makes sense.
100%. 100%.
That's the first question done. Do you want me to just do my other one? Because
awesome.
Then you can just do yours.
Go for it.
Right, my other one is from Pamela. Pam says...
As in Harry's mum?
Pam. Yeah, Harry's mum, Pam.
Big up, Pam.
Pam's been pulled out of the dieting phase now. She's going on too many holidays.
Oh, awesome.
I said, we can't keep doing this.
You can't keep going on holiday, or you can't keep dieting?
No, we can't keep dieting. There's no point.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pam said, if Libby decided to do a bodybuilding show, would you like to coach her? And this is a difficult one. I don't think I would.
Really?
I think even if Libby wanted to compete, I'd want her to go someone else.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'd send her to, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, I think Leo would be absolutely fine with doing a prep for a client, but
definitely.
I don't know if he'd want to.
Really?
Well, I don't think he would. I think he wants to stick to mainly lifestyle-based clients. So
surely he would keep her on, though, to like just keep her as a client.
I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, I think Leo would be absolutely fine doing it, but I don't know if he'd want to.
Yeah.
Take someone to stage.
Is Libby thinking about it?
No.
No. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I thought because Pam was suggesting it, she was insinuating.
Libby
that
would be really good.
She would.
She's
Yeah.
got very good shape.
Yeah. 100%.
But no, she's not going to compete.
Yeah. Ellie's
We've been joking recently that she's completed a gaining phase already.
Oh yeah.
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 She started a gaining phase just before we went to Tunisia.
Yeah.
And
she's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
She sped run it.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Loads of muscle build.
Yeah.
You know, plenty of time spent in the surplus. Awesome.
Yeah. She came back from Tunisia and she'd hit a target for the end of the gaining phase.
Oh,
it was great.
Nice. Amazing.
He smashed it.
Yeah. Fuck.
There's a message video now saying, "I've got to my target weight in 2 weeks. How good is that?" It all came back off.
Bless her. Oh, that's so funny.
I kept on congratulating. I was like, "You've done so well.
Amazing.
So good."
I don't know many.
I took 10 months to get to my target weight in my gaining phase.
Oh, I took a year.
And you've done it in 2 weeks away on holiday. You didn't train. It's incredible.
Insane. Bless her. Oh, I love Libby.
All right, that's my 2 questions. Your question.
Hang on. Sorry.
I used to say busy with clients, man.
Yeah. Definitely not just texting my brother saying, we're benching, right? Eddie has a tendency to do one exercise with me and then literally just do every other machine in the gym. Bro's volume maxing, man. He loves it.
Not following your program then?
No, not at all. He's gone off program and he likes to do it regularly. I'm trying to hammer home that he needs to pick an exercise, stick with it for 6 months to a year, and progress it and actually get strong. But yeah, bro, I just think it's one of those things where he's never going to listen to me because I'm his brother.
You can't coach family.
No, 100%.
It's difficult.
I have basically coached him. I've given him a lot of advice, and he's progressed a lot.
You can't coach him to the best of your ability.
No, exactly. Yeah, I can't coach him to you're right. The best of my ability. Right.
Struggling there, mate.
Fucking hell.
Just fat thumbs. I'm just trying to see you get into the questions. Keep swiping off Instagram.
Right. Okay. So, Alid, he's a regular podcast viewer.
I know Alid.
He's been nagging you to put the podcast on
Spotify.
We'll
do it on Spotify today.
Yeah, it's really easy. It'll take 2 seconds. But he has asked, what's the silliest thing you've ever done in regards to lifting, dieting, recovery, looking back? The silliest possible thing.
You have been a silly boy.
I've been a silly boy. I've done some very silly things in the past. Let's start with you because I feel like...
I think we can start with you because I need to think here.
Mate, I need to think. That's why...
You got so many.
Hang on. I'll do a different one to my prep antics because that is just horrendous.
Silly.
One of the things that...
Silly boy?
I used to do with nutrition, right, and you'll remember this, I used to assume that you could only have a couple of scoops away a day before it wasn't effective.
Yeah.
Do you remember this? I had this conversation with you. I mean, it's not that silly. I think I was more coming from the point of view of it's probably not, you should probably have more, a more complete protein from different sources of nutrition. But having said that, whey protein is probably the most complete source of protein, so it's absolutely fine. That was a tip that Mike Thurston gave me. So
what about the?
Yeah, I literally watched one of his videos, and he was like, "You probably shouldn't be having more than a couple of scoops of whey per day," and he was saying that you should be taking it from meat sources as well because they're
to a certain extent you want to get the nutrition from other sources, but there's no limit on it.
And it's not you made the point of the only other meat source in your fucking meal plan is chicken, and that's not exactly nutritious, is it? I think he was probably more talking about red meat and stuff, but
salmon.
Yeah, salmon. I mean, I haven't got salmon in my meal plan anymore. Maybe I should. I did, yeah. Although I might put it back in. I'm enjoying my food in a minute. I've been enjoying having my first meal. It's just a protein free meal. And then I now
protein free.
Protein fruit. Definitely not protein free. Yeah, we don't do that around here.
Having carbs and fats for meal one.
Yeah. I'm just delaying that muscle protein synthesis spike.
What is the silliest thing I've done?
I'm just trying to think.
I've not been that silly.
I'm just trying to think. I've defo done some stupid shit in the past. When I used to do skull crushers, because I was like one of those neeks that was just so obsessed with mind to muscle connection.
Yeah.
In my home gym, this makes me cringe because it's probably why my neck is a bit fucked up. I used to have an EZ bar, a really nice EZ bar to be fair. I used to put it behind my neck like that, and then I used to have a mirror
Yeah,
to the side of me, and I used to go like, and just check my form, but with like a substantial amount of weight, that is so stupid. Like, yeah, okay, it's probably one of the reasons why my triceps are so big, because I've got such a really good mind to muscle connection with them now. But realistically, I probably could have established that by just, like looking up and forward. What else? I've defo done some really stupid shit in the past.
I think
Lifting, dieting, recovery.
The best one is your prep stories, but we've already gone through that in a previous episode.
Yeah. That's been.
I've never really been that silly, to be honest. Sorry, mate. My lifting journey is very straightforward.
I think it's because you've always been very intelligent, so you're.
I still started off like with the bro split, doing a chest day of barbell bench, incline dumbbell press, machine press, chest fly. But I don't think that's that silly.
That's fine.
That's fun.
No.
At the start of training, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Like that's
One thing that I do
normal.
remember doing. I don't know if this is silly.
Yeah.
But this is like how over the top adherent I used to be with things. Is that one time I was training at the Progress Works in Leicester. I was in the middle of a leg session on a Sunday, and I got to my pendulum squat, and I didn't realise the gym was shutting.
Right.
At 2 p.m.
Okay.
So rather than doing the rest of the session the day after, what I did was then drive all the way to Loughborough, which is like a 25-minute journey, and just finish my adductors and calves the next day. And that's all I had left.
That's
pretty silly.
That is a bit silly, yeah. But even then, I don't think, like, that's just you being really committed. I don't think that's silly.
To do your adductors and calves, when I could just tag them onto the following session.
Yeah.
I hadn't trained them yet anyway.
Yeah, maybe. But I think the mentality behind it is like,
the mentality was all or nothing.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, honestly, from what I've said, there are a couple of things, but the main silly things I've done is my prep stories, my prep horror stories.
Getting water poisoning was pretty silly.
Yeah, that was a bit stupid. That was really dumb. I probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, when you mentioned me about that, I remember the first thing I said was, "You've been a silly boy."
Twat. Next question. Moving on. So Ellie has asked. Don't know who Ellie is. Do you know who Ellie is? No, never heard of her. Going from vegetarian to meat eater, pros and cons. Well, obviously, you're not going to be getting certain amino acids from like vegetarian sources of protein. For example, there isn't any leucine in vegetarian-based like meat sources, and that is very important for muscle growth. So that's definitely a disadvantage. Well, it's an advantage for going over.
It's just much easier to get a complete source of protein.
Sure.
When you're a vegetarian or vegan, you've got to combine different sources to get a complete profile of amino acids.
Yeah.
When you're a meat eater, you just eat meat.
Yeah.
You get a complete source just like that.
When you're a meat eater, yeah.
Although vegetarian is not that hard. Whey, eggs, they're complete.
Kidney beans.
Yeah, so you've got loads of options when you're vegetarian. Vegan's the hard one.
Yeah.
I think the main issue with Ellie that we've been having is the digestion's been so difficult since she started eating meat again.
She's asked this question because she's
vegetarian.
Yeah. She's been having loads of issues with digestion. I think it's the red meat from when we went out for that food, because red meat takes a hell of a lot longer to digest because it's just
her body's just so not used to it as well.
Yeah, 100%.
How long has she been vegetarian for?
Ages. Like, she started when she was like before uni, I think. So like, oh no, like I think she's been veggie for longer than that. Like it's between 5 to 10 years. Yeah, like a long ass time. Enough time for her, for her stomach to just completely adapt to not having any meat. And like she's probably got like an intolerance to those kind of foods. So I think I've said to her, and you've said to her, the best port of call is to just very slowly introduce like
Yeah.
different meats and
That's
foods
what we're
into
going
a
to do.
diet.
In a reverse, I've said on rest days, I'm going to like just track calories.
Yeah.
And just allow you to have like small amounts of different foods you want to try.
Yeah.
Just to allow your body to slowly adjust to them before you have them in bigger volumes.
Yeah, I think the like the white meats for her have been absolutely fine, and I think like white fish will be really good for her as well. It's just when she starts to get into like red meats, she needs to be careful with like the quantity. 'Cause she had a fucking fat steak and ale pie. It was amazing. It was so nice, but she was like, she was literally in bits after it. Like she was fucked for like a whole weekend, bless her. It was a lot. There was so much steak in there as well. There was, I swear to God, there was like 100 grams of protein worth of steak in there. Yeah, and Ellie's only diddy. She's only little, so she doesn't need that much protein. But yeah, no, she was crippled by it. So yeah, no, she's gonna ease herself back in, but she'll be okay. And then she's literally just asked about red meat and the difference in digestion compared to chicken, and it just takes way longer to digest than chicken.
Higher in fats.
Yeah, higher in fats as well. But yeah, that is pretty much all my questions.
All right,
yeah,
we'll leave it there. It's been a pretty long episode. So.
Yeah, decent one back.
Yeah, do you want to
wrap it up? Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Keep liking, keep asking the questions.
Keep up the views.
Keep up the views. Keep up the views, and we will see you very soon.